Hey everybody, welcome back to I2I, the place where we talk about anything and everything Disney. My name is Kyle.
And I'm Jessica, and I lost my line, so I'm going to say Kyle's. Tonight's trivia theme is...
Captain America, the First Avenger. How many
What
times
happened?
have we done this opening,
Listen,
and then you just bulldozed the heck out of it?
I'm just so used to having things to say that I thought it was going to be my turn to say something.
Well, we're off to a rolling start here tonight.
I think because I'm used to, like, on our videos, I say more than just, my name is Jessica.
I guess. I don't know.
You've cut my lines. You said I'm not very good.
We're firing on all cylinders here, as you can tell, on trivia night. So thank you for joining us, whether you're watching live or on the replay. As you do come in, we please do ask that you smash the like button if you like this type of content. And we'll be getting to trivia very, very shortly here as our crew starts to assemble.
This is why I felt like I had to say something, because, see, you just talked for like 5 minutes and I had no lines, so.
Have at it.
So this week on trivia, we're going to be talking about Captain America, the First Avenger, and Jessica's going to get no questions correct.
We should go and ask that question. We should ask how many questions will Jessica get right tonight?
The answer is 0.
I'm going to say she's going to get a solid 2.
2 that are not Captain America related. Because
That we didn't specify specifically that.
let's be honest, I don't even know if I've seen the First Avenger. Have I seen this?
Yes.
I've seen this.
You have, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
That's Star Wars.
Yes, but it's still a galaxy far, far away because we're not a part of that.
That should be a bonus point for me.
What?
That I got a Star Wars reference. I mean, granted, it's just the scroll screen that you immediately see when you turn on the movie, but...
She's already giving me a headache, y'all.
So, everybody's asking if we're going to be watching the Olympics. Kyle and I just discussed this. Apparently, I'm going to be watching the Olympics, and Kyle's going to be meh.
I will watch the Olympics, but I'm not as into it as she is.
So into the Olympics. Obviously,
I
we've talked
know.
about this before. I'm super into track and field. I don't look like I do track and field, because I don't.
You did, though, at one point.
Right. But I don't now, so
In
don't
a galaxy
expect
far, far
this.
away.
But I love track and field. I know a little bit about it. I am pumped for the Olympics.
You should be. It's gonna be a good time. You know, hadn't had it in forever, so hey, Olympics.
I don't know how
is
we
up.
can make the Olympics be Disney,
We could.
unless we talk about the best ice hockey team ever.
Did you know
Ice
that
Princess?
Did you know that Disney was involved with the Winter Olympics in like the 1970s? I think is what it was.
I'm gonna go with no.
Yes. So we could tie it to Disney if we wanted to. Let's say hello to a bunch of people who are already here. JM, Daniel, Captain Akron, Thomas Dinsmore in the house. Who else here? Avery, Badger Bat's back. Good to see you, Badger Bat. Thanks for being here.
Wait, that's the zoo person, right?
Yes, that is. Thanks for revealing her identity. But yes.
I said the zoo person. I didn't say her name.
Captain Akron says, nice shirt. I'm glad you like it. I wore it for the theme tonight, Captain America. And I also have another Cap shirt that I wear. I think I have just as many Cap shirts as I do Spider-Man shirts. What's wrong?
I have no Captain America shirts, so I wore Ghost.
No, you do. You have one that I know of.
It doesn't fit, and it was actually my mom's. That my brother got her for Christmas, and it didn't fit her, so she gave it to
It
me.
happens a lot with your mom, doesn't she? She hands all this stuff down to you.
What does that say about me, that I don't buy new clothes and I just wear my mom's hand-me-downs? Like, oh, I'm such a slob.
Avery says his favorite opening ceremony was Beijing 2008. That was a pretty cool one. I remember that one.
That was awesome.
Little colors and everything they did in the opening, all that kind of stuff.
Thomas says my shirt's nice. Thomas is actually a brand new shirt. Speaking of, it's Goats on the Roof. Kyle and I just went. Actually, Badger Bat may appreciate this. Maybe. Went to this place. We were coming home from a family reunion in North Carolina. And there's literally this store. And it's called Goats on a Roof. And they just have goats on roofs. And you can feed them. And then they sell ice cream. And it was hilarious and so much fun. And they have that...
It was hilarious and so much fun.
I'm gonna punch you in the throat a little bit. But they have that, liquid nitrogen ice cream. Remember that? That was cool. And yeah, it smelled like goat poop. But that was cool.
And that's story time with Jessica.
He asked about my shirt. My shirt says Goats on the Roof.
It does. And you're obsessed with goats, and I hope everybody appreciated.
Love goats.
That is-
I love all outback animals.
What you do real you're
Pigs,
you're talking about the zoo, the
kangaroos.
animals at the zoo where I work at in that specific area. You know, that's not like what they're called, outback animals.
Oh,
That's just the
you said that's what they're called.
Well, I call them the outback animals because that's the region
I
of the
thought that
zoo
meant
they live in.
the outback, like Australia.
Goodness. Oh, my head's already hurting, and we're not even started yet.
Okay, but there are goats in Australia, right?
I would assume so. Yes.
So then it's the outback. Go ahead, back to Disney.
Captain Akron says, have you seen the 1990 Captain America movie? I have not, but I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Wait, what is a 1990 Captain America movie?
1990, there was a Captain America movie.
That Disney made?
No, that somebody else made. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
I didn't know that Captain America was that, like, popular.
Maybe. Captain America has been around since, like, the 1930s.
Well, I haven't been around since 1930, so...
That is for sure. That is for dang sure. All right, I think we're ready to get started. The crowd has assembled. Make sure you smash the like button if you haven't, and we're going to get this thing going right now. Here is how we play Trivia Night. Actually, I think if I remember this correctly, I have this backwards. I do. Yes, how Trivia Night works. 20 individual questions. The first 10 are the pre-announced theme, that being Captain America and the First Avenger. The second 10 are going to be the random Disney trivia. We are going to start using a timer of 35 seconds. Don't ask me to explain why it's 35 seconds again. It's the time that we've figured out that's, that works for us. You're going to get one attempt at this. Your first answer is the only one that will count. So keep that in mind. You might want to be strategic about how you answer and when you answer so you don't give away the answer to others. And that time limit obviously is used, and we'll call it if there's no one that has an answer by that time. A couple of tips for you to keep in mind as we go throughout the stream tonight. These always come up, whether you feel like you're behind in chat or you feel like your answer popped up first. Just remember, there's always some discrepancies when you're working through the internet. It can be a little bit challenging. Here's the leaderboard as it stands right now. We have a two-way tie for first place. Pamela was in the lead, but Captain Akron won that final point for Trivia Night last week, pushing him up into a tie. Well, technically first place, but I just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 because I'm lazy like that. But everybody else you can see is pretty well tied for 4 points. We also got Benjamin Reynolds with 2. We even got some people that are starting to make their way up the leaderboard as well. Thomas with 2 and Shelby and Austin with 1. We'll see if Shelby and Austin join us tonight, and they can keep moving up the board too. If you want to be on the leaderboard, here's how you do it. 3 possible points tonight are available. If you participate, just answer one question, that gets you a point. If you get at least one correct answer tonight, that gets you a point towards leaderboard. And if you get that final game winner point, which is done by random draw, we put your name basically into a virtual hat, however many correct answers you get tonight, and that person that we draw out of the hat will get that final game point. It's a little bit new thing that we're doing. Seems to be working well so far, so we'll keep going with it. But that is how it works, and Captain Akron was the beneficiary of that last time, so tie at first place.
Worked out for him.
All right, I think we're ready to get started, so we'll go ahead and get going with Captain America, the First Avenger theme trivia with question number 1.
What is the other name of the character known as Johann Schmidt? I was getting there. Just because I took a breath doesn't mean I'm an idiot.
Timer has started.
What is the other name of the character known as Johann Schmidt?
Yes, it is luck of the draw, but remember, there's a little bit of gamemanship with this too, because the more answers you get correct,
the more chances you have.
And anybody, that's not just the top 3 now. It's however many people get it in the time limit. You got 5 seconds left.
Well, I didn't get this right.
Yeah, I knew you were going to get this one right. And we are out. Last one to get it in on time was 8. So we got 8. Badger Bat, Thomas Dinsmore, Daniel, Allie Rose.
Ah!
You good?
No. Okay, go.
Pamela, JM.
Whoa. Okay.
WDW Fanatic.
Ah!
Captain Akron.
Ah!
And Avery. The Red Skull, also known as Johann Schmidt.
Okay, so the first one's always the roughest, because if all these little lurkers mess up my plan...
You're so bitter about people just waiting until it starts to actually be here. But yes, the Red Skull, Johann Schmidt, also played by Hugo Weaving.
Also not known as Barney.
What?
That was my answer, was Barney, because I didn't know.
It really was her answer, y'all. I'm looking at it right here. I don't get that. That's interesting.
Yeah, Barney the dinosaur? No? All right.
All right.
I had a good childhood.
Here we go. Question number 2.
What does SSR stand for in Captain America?
Timer has started. You're now at 30 seconds. So take a wild guess at that one. What does SSR stand for in Captain America? Barney's the Red Skull from our imagination. That's a scary imagination. You've got 10 seconds left. And looks like people are struggling to look up on the Googles, see if they can get to it in time or not. And time. Last one to get it in, only one to get it in on time was Avery, Strategic Scientific Reserve. Also the precursor to S.H.I.E.L.D. You know what S.H.I.E.L.D. is, right?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
But do you know
the
what S.H.I.E.L.D.
Academy, that thing.
What does S.H.I.E.L.D. do? Or what did
S.H.I.E.L.D. created the Avengers.
More or less. They are a protection agency, which was actually infiltrated by Hydra.
Hence their name being S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
But it stands for something, right?
Yes. All right, everybody hold on. Don't tell her. Let's see if she can get it. I actually can't think of it right now off the top of my head.
Super highly intelligent. I don't know an E word. Evenly distributed. I have no idea.
Division's the last word. I know that. But
super highly intelligent.
No.
Extra lenient division.
All right, moving on to question 3 after that.
Who plays the character known as Colonel Chester Phillips?
Timer has started. Sitting at about 30 seconds right now. Oops, I guess Jessica could read it one more time. I pulled it down.
Who plays the character known as Colonel Chester Phillips?
Colonel Chester. When do you want to name your kid Chester?
No.
It's not a very
There are a lot.
What are you looking at?
I'm sorry, I was reading Allie Rose's answer. There are a lot of things I would not
5
name my
seconds.
child.
Chester's not one of them.
Sounds like a cat.
2, 1, and time. Last one to get it in on time. We'll count Captain Akron with Tommy Lee Jones. So we got Captain Akron, Thomas Dinsmore.
Wait.
You good?
Yeah.
WDW Fanatic, Badger Bat, Daniel, and Avery. Allie says, can we up the time by 10 seconds because so many people had the answer in way before time was up, but it didn't show up for you guys. So we've done that a couple streams ago, and we found that it was a little too easy for everybody. I guess for tonight we're going to keep it the same. But if it continues to be an issue, we'll see what happens. But we've pretty much figured out that 35 seconds is enough time with the the delay to make it work. But it's not a bad suggestion. We'll keep it in mind. Tommy Lee Jones. Have you seen any movies with Tommy Lee Jones? Men in Black. You know the old guy. The old guy.
Was he the one that was married to Angelina Jolie or something?
No, that'd be Billy Bob Thornton.
Double names.
Lots of double names. I love the part where he jumps on the grenade. Yes, talking about Captain America. He says he sacrifices for people, but it actually was a fake grenade.
So it was like
it was a test.
He's the hero, but he's not really the hero.
No, he was the hero because he threw his body on the grenade.
But did he know it was fake?
He didn't know it was fake.
Oh, then okay.
That's a heroic thing to do.
Question 4. How many times did Chris Evans turn down the role of Captain America before taking it?
Timer started. 30 seconds.
35 seconds, you mean?
Well, I'm giving them updates as time goes on.
Oh.
I keep moving this away from you too quickly. I'm sorry.
How many times did Chris Evans turn down the role of Captain America before taking it?
15 seconds as of this.
Now I understand what you're doing.
Just giving, updates on the thing so that kind of people know. How many times did he turn down the role? I think you'll be surprised how many times he turned it down. And time. Whoop, missed it on that one. Last one to get it in on time was Captain Akron with 3. Captain Akron.
Got that right.
Daniel. And actually Daniel
didn't actually get it.
That's right, because you get one attempt at this. You can attempt as many times as you want. We're only going to count your first one. So unfortunately, Daniel does not get the points. So everybody, only one that got it was Captain Akron.
Yep.
With 3. 3 times he turned down the role. Can you believe that?
Why did they keep asking him?
Because they knew he was the perfect Captain America.
I'm just saying, okay, so say back in your day before we were married, if you asked a girl out on a date and she turned you down, Are you going to keep asking her out 3 times? Like, I can see a second time.
You do know I have a history of that, right?
You never asked me out 3 times. Okay, that's embarrassing.
You know, if that person was
wasn't
watching this,
me.
it'd be hilarious, but I know exactly who I've asked out more than 3 times.
Okay, well.
I was determined. All right, it wasn't this one. I'm kidding. Question.
No, because according to Kyle, I pursued him.
I let you pursue me. Question 5.
What item is everyone fighting for in Captain America?
Be careful. Oh, we're sitting at 30 seconds, essentially.
What item is everyone fighting for in Captain America?
Nope. Jessica wrote a relevant answer, but a wrong answer.
John Krasinski auditioned for
He
it?
did.
He would have probably been good.
He would have, but not as good as Chris Evans. 3, 2, 1. That's it. Last one to get it in on time was Daniel with Tesseract. We've got Daniel, Badger Bat, and that is... What's that?
That's it.
That's it. Remember,
Sorry.
we're going off this up here. Jessica has another monitor where we can make sure chat's going and stuff like that. We have to go off the main one here because it'll appear
I
different.
have multiple jobs. Y'all don't understand how stressful it is to do this. Kyle makes me read things and write them down and monitor a second screen. It is very stressful.
The Tesseract, not the Space Stone or the Space Gem, whatever you want to call it. Space Infinity
And
Stone.
not the shield.
Not the shield. But that was a relevant answer, though. Wasn't bad.
You're sweet.
Wasn't good either, though.
Yeah, you're no longer
Question
sweet.
6.
Which 2 major Marvel characters were going to make an appearance if not for rights issues?
Timer started. 30 seconds.
Which 2 major Marvel characters were going to make an appearance if not for rights issues?
This was a cool one that I feel like I knew, but I had to have like my memory jarred of it. It makes a lot of sense actually if you know about like the period piece and all that kind of stuff, where it belongs.
Emily Blunt auditioned for Black Widow.
Yep.
Ew. I don't see that.
Scarlett's much better for the role. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Timer's done. Oh, I don't think anybody got it on time. The correct answer is Wolverine. That's one answer. A lot of you got that one. Magneto
Who?
was the second one. Magneto,
I don't know who that
the
is.
master of magnetism, the main villain of all the X-Men.
Oh yeah, I hate it.
The red suit guy that goes like that. Yes, no, kind of jarring your memory.
No clue.
The thought process behind that, since this was set in World War II, obviously the Holocaust. Magneto was Jewish, and the reason he had his powers emerge was because of the stress he went through the Holocaust as a Jewish boy, and his family being killed during it.
Wow.
And Wolverine was going to be part of Captain America's Howling Commandos, his special unit that Bucky was part of. The more you know. The more you know. But Wolverine and Magneto. Does anyone actually remember Magneto? Yes, we do. He'll be in the MCU.
Question 7.
7 already? Question 7. Here we go.
Who had the rights to Captain America films before Disney?
Timer has started. 30 seconds. Took it away from you again. Here, I got to get in the habit of this.
Who had the rights to Captain America films before Disney?
There we go.
You are just very quick with the draw.
That is a relevant answer, but is the wrong answer.
But aren't you proud of me for giving educated guesses?
Listen, the fact that you're guessing is a miracle in and of
See,
itself.
I'm not just putting a blank.
That makes my heart happy.
You're welcome. I do what I do.
5 seconds on our end. And time. Did anybody get it? Yes, somebody did. Paramount, the only one to get the answer was Daniel.
Was who?
Daniel.
You're very proud of him.
Daniel with the Paramount answer. Paramount Studios. Very good. Very good.
Very good.
All right. Question 8. Here we go.
Finish the quote. A weak man knows the value of blank.
Okay, start the timer, Kyle. There we go.
Finish the quote. A weak man knows the value of blank.
And back to Allie Rose's question earlier, sometimes I forget to start the timer, so you kind of get extra time anyway, a lot of the time, if we're being fair.
Is this right?
Yes, that is very good. Jessica, you got 2.
You
Good job.
stinking lie. I just
10 seconds.
straight up guessed.
I'm so proud of you. And 3, 2, 1, time. Strength is the correct answer. The last one to get it on time was 8. 8, Thomas Dinsmore, Matthew, Pamela, WW Fanatic, Avery, Badgerbat, Daniel. Lots of people got it.
I'm so proud of myself.
It's the power of strength. Another thing to keep in mind too, if you're worried if your answer's not getting on time, refresh your stream. Remember to do that occasionally because it will catch you back up if you are behind. Question 9.
In which country does the film open chronologically?
Think about this one carefully in the way I've worded it.
In which country does the film open chronologically?
You lie.
Did I get that right?
Jessica, hold on. Did you just guess?
No, that was an educated guess. I thought I
Tell
remembered that.
me how like you remembered like what? Okay, that's not what I was hoping for. I forgot to start the timer, so we're gonna go. I'll put it on right now. We'll do another like 10 more seconds or something like that.
Oh my gosh!
I was so taken aback by the fact that she got this thing.
I'm at 3.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got extra time on that one. Last one to get it was Captain Akron. Norway is the correct answer. I'll explain why in just a second.
Did Daniel get this right? Because I'm going to be hurt if he did.
I know. Captain Akron, JM, WDW Fanatic, Pamela, Daniel did get it. Avery, there we go. Norway. So chronologically, meaning in the events in which things actually happen. So it starts out in the present, the first scene that you've seen, but that's not chronologically. They flash back to tell the story of Captain America. So chronologically, the film opens in Norway, where they're stealing something from Odin's vault.
I just am proud that I got a question right.
That's 3 questions. He's already beaten my expectations for tonight.
Mine too, because I thought I was going to get 0 of Captain America questions right.
There are many shocking things that happen in my life, and
That's fair.
Question 10, final themed question.
Including Captain America, how many MCU films had been produced at the time of its debut?
Remember, we're just talking about Captain America 1. I swear, Jessica, if I didn't get it, I would be ashamed. Yes.
Daniel, I would kick you off the show if you hadn't gotten it. Including Captain America, how many MCU films had been produced at the time of its debut?
15 more seconds. Take a best educated guess at this one.
I just love it. He's like, I swear, Jessica.
I swear, Jessica. Remember, you get 1 answer. Only your first answer counts. And time. Because I forgot to start it earlier.
I feel like you're cutting us off.
5 is the correct answer. The last one to get it on time was Pamela. So let me make sure nobody up. Let's see. We're good. Okay, Pamela, WDW Fanatic, Daniel, and Avery, and Captain Akron. Look at all that. Everybody. So you had Iron Man.
Here you go.
Did somebody write Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America.
I feel like Daniel deserves a bonus point for that.
I mean, you can give out bonus points wherever you'd like. For either you have a bonus point and I have a bonus point. So
I was hoping you'd give yours.
fairly, I like to give mine for other things, but if that's how
Okay,
you
fine. I'll just hold on to mine then.
All right, that is the end of the theme stuff. Let us do this real quick. New pattern of the way we do things here. Just as a reminder, if you want to help support the content that we do here on our channel, there's the ways that you can do that. Joining the Power Line, Super Chats, PayPal donations, T-Public Store. Thank you to Pamela and Daniel for being part of the Power Line. You guys are awesome. Really, really appreciate it. And if you haven't, please do join the Facebook group, Disney Through Our Eyes, our eye-to-eye community. And I think this is correct. I'm pretty sure we've got a sale going on right now at our T-Public store. Our logo and some other cool gear there if you want to check that out. All right, enough of that.
Question 11.
Random Disney trivia time for question 11.
Other than Genie, what other Disney animation voice role did Robin Williams have? Shucks, I'm going to need to know this.
You are going to need to know this. Other than Genie, what other Disney animation voice role did Robin Williams have?
We have discussed this.
It's easy to forget the Incredible Hulk. Yes, it is. But I actually like Incredible Hulk a lot. It's, shh. You can just let it go. 10 seconds, Siri.
Kyle, if I let everything go that I wanted to say about you, I would have an aneurysm.
It's probably true. And time. Nobody
Baby,
got it.
You're going to have to give some extra time.
You think so?
Yeah, honey.
Jessica has deemed I've been overruled. We'll get 5 more seconds.
Yeah, you're...
Well, the whole point is...
No, I just meant this one. I mean, you forget to hit the timer, and then I think you think more time has passed than actually has, and you're like, I'm going to give you 5 seconds.
No, that one I did it completely the correct time.
Okay,
so
you can say...
You want me to keep it at 35 or keep it at 40?
I say 40.
Jessica has overruled. We're going to 40 seconds for you guys. All right, to give you... some people got the answer after the time. The Peddler is the correct answer. So it's from the same movie, if you remember when he opens up and starts telling the tale of Aladdin, he sings Arabian Nights, all that kind of stuff. It was voiced by Robin Williams.
I didn't realize that.
Most people think it's the Genie, just telling it as the Peddler.
I did think that's what it was.
Arabian
Okay, question number 12.
All right. There it is.
At which Disney park can you find the attraction called Jasmine's Flying Carpets? Man, you're obsessed with Aladdin right now.
I just went with what's happening.
At which Disney park can you find the attraction called Jasmine's Flying Carpets?
Trick question. Trick question, still a question.
Man.
I love trick questions.
You would love trick questions.
To me, it shows that someone has really thought through their answer if they catch the trick part of it and answer it correctly.
Question. What's that weird thing on your screen?
Which weird thing on my screen?
What's that?
I have no clue. It's a little bit scary, actually.
Do you see it, though?
I do. 3, 2, 1, and time. Last one to get it on time. 8, Tokyo Disney Sea. So we got 8, WDW Fanatic. Ali Rose, yes. I'm trying to make sure I get everybody correct here. Avery, and that is it. Tokyo Disney Sea. If you said just Tokyo, that doesn't count because there's Tokyo Disneyland, Tokyo Disney Sea. Rumored Tokyo Disney Sky.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I don't
Land, sea, and sky.
But see, people I don't even know if that was a legit thing that was announced or rumored or
Kyle,
something
you're
like
making
that.
Me cry.
Why? She is crying. What's going on over here?
I'm so sad.
What are you so sad about?
I don't know.
Goodness
I'm
gracious.
allergic to you.
That's a fair point.
Question 13.
Question 13.
What is the name of the Disney game which lets you play with the faces of Disney characters? Be specific.
Be specific on this one. So, Avery, it was a real thing. There you go. You confirmed that.
What is the name of the Disney game which lets you play with the faces of Disney characters?
Oh, it wasn't legit. I just saw his second answer. That's true. I thought it wasn't legit, but I was like, it's a good enough concept, and it makes sense. Land, sea, and sky.
Daniel, you had to be Pacific with that one.
Deductive point.
That's my bonus point.
Oh, that just made my head hurt.
I'm not going to lie. I work with somebody that says be Pacific instead of specific, and I'm just...
2, 1, and time. Disney Emoji Blitz is the correct answer. Only ones to get it in time were Avery and JM. I think there's a couple different versions of Emoji Blitz, so that's why I said be specific, just to be careful.
Well, I had no idea. I put villainous. I knew it was wrong, but...
At least you gave relevant answers, kind of.
Yes. I should get half points for all my relevant answers.
Yeah, Jessica, if you want to give yourself half points, Jessica, you can give yourself 10 points for every question. I don't care, because it doesn't matter.
Do I matter in your heart?
You always matter, but not on the scorecard.
Cool. Excellent. Question 14. Currently, how much does a Mickey ice cream bar cost in U.S. Disney parks? Wow, this is a great question.
I mean, I do what I do.
Currently, how much does a Mickey ice cream bar cost in U.S. Disney parks? Assuming no tax included.
I will say, this is how much is listed on the marquee, when you get there, that I kind of knew this one. Jessica, you are incredibly close. Like 25 cents off.
Oh, that is irritating as all get out.
10 seconds here on our end. A lot of you think it's a lot cheaper than it actually is. Remember, this is Disney.
Captain Akron and I had the exact same answer.
time. 575 is the correct answer.
Nobody got it.
Nobody got it. That is a fair point, Badger Bat. Too much is technically correct.
Look at this. Daniel doesn't even live in America, and he almost got the right answer.
Yeah, $5.75 is how much it costs.
I guess $5.50. That's.
Is it worth it for $5.75?
Yep. Honestly, I paid every time. Can I get a whole box of them at the grocery store for $6?
$5.75, yes.
Yep. Do I get the same experience of eating it on
Main
Magic
Street.
Kingdom Concourse? No.
Magic Kingdom Concourse.
That's what I call the main street. It's the concourse. It's the main concourse. Is it not?
It hurts my head.
It is! It is a concourse!
Question 15.
What Disney character spoke to the moon at the end of every day? What Disney character spoke to the moon at the end of every day?
Oh, I didn't start it. Well, I'll keep in mind on
Disney
it.
character spoke to the moon at the end of every day.
All right, you got like 15 more seconds. Having to keep up with it because I forgot.
And every time I try to tell you, you get mad.
I do get mad because it's very easy to get mad at you. 3, 2, 1, time. Last one to get it in on time was Thomas Dinsmore. I will accept Bear or Bear in the Big Blue House.
Dang it! I knew that!
Thomas, Daniel, JM, Pamela, Captain Akron, 8, Allie Rose, and Avery. Bear in the Big Blue House to come and play. To come. I didn't even watch the show and I know that.
I didn't either because we were kind of a little bit too old for it.
But I had younger brothers who watched it all the time.
Same.
Listen, you have not seen a more happy child to be at Disney World than my brothers when they realized in Hollywood Studios there was a Bear in the Big Blue House show. I literally was like, I begged my parents, can you please let me go do Star Tours while y'all are doing that? And they did, thankfully.
They did?
Well, Dad went with me because he didn't want to do it either. But like, I was like, I can't. Don't make me sit through Bear in the Big Blue House. Like, there is nothing. I would rather sit outside and just watch people than go do that.
That's fair.
Because that's.
But you loved the Doug Show.
The Doug Show was really good.
And your parents' video.
Daniel, I'm not going to acknowledge that dad joke. That's terrible.
Question.
You're wrong for that.
16, maybe. Which Disney compilation film is the basis for the Disney park restaurant called Casey's Corner?
A little bit of old history here.
Which Disney compilation film is the basis for the Disney park restaurant called Casey's Corner? I like Avery's answer. But
Well, he was doing it to Daniel's.
I know.
Okay, just making sure you knew that. Kyle, I just want you to know, are my answers coming in at all after time? Yes, they are. They're just unfortunately. Always remember, if you feel like you're not getting in on time, refresh.
Oh, yeah, we are seeing Matthew's answers.
And you got like 5 more seconds. 2, 1, time. Make Mine Music is the correct answer. Pamela was the last one to get it on time. Pamela, JM. Actually, I'm sorry, Pamela did give another answer before that on our screen, so we can't count that one. So it's JM and Avery. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that was an answer to the last question. Did you see that pop up there?
What?
Oh, no, it wasn't. That didn't belong up there. Make Mine Music was the correct answer. JM and Avery were the only ones to get that one. That is it. Do you even know that movie? No. It's like think about Fantasia being a compilation film.
Okay.
Saludos Amigos, Three Caballeros, that's a compilation film. That kind of stuff. The Ichabod Crane and Wind in the Willows, that's a compilation film.
I know what compilation films
I'm just
are.
trying
I'm
to
an idiot.
jog your memory here. The Casey at Bat is the short. That's why I asked the compilation film.
There you go.
Specific.
Tricky.
I love being tricky. Question 17. Whoop.
What Star Wars creature resembles a flying guinea pig? What Star Wars creature resembles a flying guinea pig?
Yes, that is the one with the whale at the opera, Pamela. I remember that one from like my childhood, watching that, because it was a whale singing opera. Who sings that, or who sees that every day?
Y'all watch some strange things. Whoa!
Yeah, I think
we just got 8
I think
billion
everybody knows the
answers.
answer. I think we're gonna get everybody on this one. Let's see.
Oh my gosh!
3, 2, 1. Time. Well, there we go. Porg is the correct answer. The last one, pug.
You know that was autocorrect. Give that to him.
Last one to get it on time was WDW Fanatic.
You're not giving that to Daniel?
Maybe his correct answer's up here.
Oh, okay. Okay, WDW Fanatic.
Thomas Dinsmore, Badger Bat, Matthew, Pamela, Daniel. It's you, Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
Allie Rose, Avery, 8, JM, and Captain Akron. If we didn't say him already, yes. All right, everybody got that one. I think that's playing tonight.
Except me.
Flying guinea pig is. That was kind of obvious, but I tried to make
hilarious.
it not super obvious at the same time. A flying guinea pig. Never heard of it. 18.
Finish the lyric. You can sleep safe and sound. Blank, I am around.
It's a good answer, though.
You can sleep safe and sound. Blank, I am around.
I think a lot of people are going to give the answer that Jessica just gave because it makes sense. But if you know the song, you'll know the answer. Oh, that's another good answer too, but that's wrong,
I
unfortunately.
don't know this song. What movie is this from?
I can't tell you that.
Baby, you made me whisper in your ear. You don't love me?
And time. Knowing I am around. It is Ka from the Jungle Book. Trust in me.
Oh.
Last one to get it on time was WDW Fanatic.
Okay.
With 8, Badger Bat, Allie Rose, Matthew. Let's make sure we got everybody here. Pamela and Avery. Very good. Knowing I am around. All right, we got 2 more questions left, right?
Yep.
Question 19.
Who is the sister to Princess Atta in A Bug's Life?
Technically, there were probably more sisters since they're ants and they reproduce like wildfire.
Oh, wow.
But the one we meet.
Who is the sister to Princess Atta in A Bug's Life? I have no idea.
You thought of Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street? Didn't really go there with that one. Seems like a lot of people are going to know the answer.
Good for them.
Did you not know it?
No.
Flicka?
Because I knew it couldn't be
2,
Flick.
1, time. Dot is the correct answer. The last one to get it on time was Daniel. So we got Daniel, Thomas, Badge Bat, Matthew, Captain Akron, WW Fanatic, Pamela, Avery, JM, 8, Allie Rose. Very good. Dot is the correct answer.
Wow.
Your final question tonight. Here we go. Question 20.
In what year was Disney's California Adventure announced as an upcoming park?
I have a feeling Jessica, I'm not even going to look at her answer because I bet she got it. I don't know why you would know this, but you actually know. Now I know that the type of answer she'll give, it's going to be wrong.
In what year was Disney California Adventure announced as an upcoming park?
Captain Akron, that's actually a good point. When I made the new image for this, I was like, this looks like Doug. Mm-hmm. But that's just the new. Jessica got tired of her image, so I took it away. No.
Because Kyle picks the worst pictures of me. I mean, I'm not photogenic, but still.
And time. Nobody got it in time. 1996 is when it was first announced as a park. And because everybody was so sure about that, I'm actually going to double check myself so that we don't get any discrepancies there. 1996. Yes, there we go. All right, that is the end of trivia night for this week. Thank you guys so much. Jessica is going to go ahead and tally up your points. Remember, we do this a little bit differently now at the end. You won't know who gets that final game winner point until next week. So what will happen now, based on how many points you scored tonight, or how many questions you got right, we'll throw your name into a hat that many times, and then we'll draw it from a hat. That is who gets the game winner point. So we'll see if Captain Akron or Pamela increase their lead, or somebody joins them.
Somebody new joins them.
All right, here's what you scored tonight. We've got JM with 7, Daniel with 11, Captain Akron with 8, Avery with 13, Badgerbat with 7, Thomas Dinsmore with 6, Matthew with 4, Pamela with 9, 8 with 7. That threw me off for a second. Allie Rose with 6, and WDW Fanatic with 9. Round of applause to all of you all tonight. It's a great night. Good trivia night. I think it went really well. The concept of the theme park dedicated to California Rose from a meeting. Oh, he's giving us more information. In 1995.
I already tallied up the points. It's too late.
So, I think I know where Captain Akron's getting that from. The announcement wasn't made. I think that's why you got to pay attention to the wording on that. I think I read that as well, that there was a meeting that was had in 1995 to envision it, but 1996 is when the concept was announced. The only way I could remember DCA announcement was an ad in the Toy Story 2. Yeah, I remember that too. But anyway, good job everybody tonight. Thank you so much for playing along and having fun. We're going to do this again obviously next Thursday night, and be looking out for the theme. It'll be announced just before we start, unless you're a Powerline member. $1.99 is all it takes, and you'll get updated stuff before anybody else, just like knowing the theme in advance. Sometimes I announce it way in advance if I get around to it, if I've got the theme lined up, which is kind of subject to change. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight, and we hope to see you again very soon. Until we assemble again,
May the force be with you.
and we'll see you real soon.
Bye, guys.